Alright, this is Dogmath here for day 4 of our playthrough of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So, our reward for today is 250 of the ally coins. So we use that to immediately buy ourselves some free packs. So we do that first. It's on this cooldown for all of these. You're not going to get anything great, but it doesn't hurt. Alright, so then we typically want to go do our shipments. Buy all those. Just doing all the things that are going to be on our daily routine. And then our next cooldowns are going to be squad arena. One up here. We can definitely do this one here. Up a little bit. So they might just show 1 or 2 of these. I should not show all 5 just because of time and not needing to. So again, I'll do a lot of these off air. We did make some good progress as far as our rank on the A arena for yesterday. Double check what it is. I didn't really check when I was looking. Anyway. I have this weird bug lately where it just doesn't want to target the person when I tell it to, even on these auto battles. Really way out powered this person, so didn't really need to worry a whole lot about slowing down and targeting and strategy and stuff. Just got to going in. Definitely the auto battle is people heal, they don't need to, they just kill someone very easily. And there we go. Alright. What did that do for our rank? Alright, so we were under the 2,500 rank, so we should have a bigger bonus there for our rank. And then we might be able to get to under 1,000, but that might be a little while still. That's not a big deal though. Alright, so I'm going to be doing those. We can go do our characters and assign maybe some equipment. And level someone up a little bit. I'm not going to do a lot of this right now. I'm just trying to get the achievements for today, and we'll focus more on how we can level it here in a little bit. So I'm not going to, our main characters are not going to be leveling up a ton right now because we're pretty darn close to max level on them. Anyway, inboxes. Today's are just because I'm recording a little bit late today, so we're getting today's as well as yesterday's. So 400 coins, each of those, and quite a few of the. So we're at 1.2k. One thing that's kind of downside here is you can't see the exact number just from the outside, but if you click on it, you can see it. So we're at 1229, which in order to get the 4 set of fill-up packs, we're going to need 1330. So we're getting pretty close. Might be another day or two, but we can get all those. Achievements, looks like we got, I got all of my dark sides for stage 2. I finished that one on off air. Just kind of trying to unlock more stuff for us. Right, so that being said, I want to go and turn all of those in so I can get my free sends. I guess they're going for training a character. Alright, so we're pretty darn close to getting level 30 here, so we'll probably get that after we do a few of these. So, cantina battles. So I like having all the sims. We did progress here. I did 3 stars the second one, and because looking for this Luke Skywalker, he's pretty easy to get if you just spam a whole lot of these on him. If we're going to be getting 11 chances right now, just to possibly pick him up. He's definitely pretty good, and he's going to be a 3-star the first time you get him, and even the 4 or 5 stars is not terribly difficult, and he's supposed to be a very good character, so really might as well shoot for that, because our other uses for our cantina stuff is they're not going to be all that viable unless we're running through Chewbacca for the very next battle, or even it takes you to the second or third round to get to the others, to get to more shards from the different characters. So we used all of those, and pretty good there. Our shipments were not quite at the 400 which we need to start buying stuff. We're probably going to go for Boba Fett here. That. So, in the back, there's all of those used. We did level up in the process, which gave us some more shards, some more points, which we spent anyway. They want to go and do my light side battles. I'm here for the hard ones. Again, Jedi Counselor, just want to go for him. So I'll typically do 3 on each of them just to get your achievements done, because he's good to get, and there's one on light side and one on dark side that are both pretty easy and pretty early to get. So, 1, 2, 3. We've got a few of those. So, and that should give us all our hard battles, all of our dark side, our light side, and our cantina. So quite a few things to turn in here. So light side, 5 for hard, 10 total, 3 dark, 3 level up again, 3 cantina. And then we need a arena, and our challenge is all we really have left. So we can get quite a bit done here. Let's go look at our characters and see how we're doing. So our Jedi Counselor, we're at 9 of the 25 that we used. Got like 4 or 5 of those like right now, so that's good. Chewbacca, I haven't had any of his yet, so you can probably spend a little time on his. Talia, who we also want, we're at 430. No one else I think we're very close on. Yeah, 0-15. His pretty small for his first one. 0-30. Not really going for anyone else here. Here's Luke with 11 out of 50, so we're already over a fifth of the way there. We've just been able to do it for 2 days, so it goes pretty quickly if you go for it. Dooku, we're at 5 out of 50, so not really super close on anybody, but we can, since we did turn in all those squad A, we're going to go to our shipments, and complexities. We have 1.5k. Now the downside is you can only buy one of each character per day unless you use the refresh. So since we're going to have this extra, which is going to keep carrying over, since we're going to be getting about 500 per day, we can pick a person who we want to go to for our second one. So we'll probably, I'm going to say we're going to go for Massage Ventress. She's pretty good as well, so we'll go ahead and maybe go for her as our secondary one there, just to use those points. And then again, we can doing those, maybe get beating more as we level up. So other things that we need to be doing, we need to be spending all of those because we're the extra, but let's use our Cantina ones. Again, we're really kind of going for this Luke Skywalker. Nothing there, no luck, and still no luck. Again, that did happen, which I forgot to mention is, with these Cantina ones, you get these upgrade marks. There's green ones, blue ones, and purple ones. The green ones are more common than less common even with the purple. So what you use those for if you go to your characters, so if you go to like Talia here, and those you can use to level up their abilities. So like I could upgrade her basic attack to make it do more damage if I had 3 of them. So I could use those. It upgrade, it costs a little bit of gold and that, but her basic attack does 5% more damage. And some of them will add things to their special abilities. You can also like upgrade this to make her heal be a little bit more potent, so it can do more damage. Find some people who, I know like Dooku, if you do, I guess I can't look at the level up because I don't have it yet, but let's see, we get that first. This so here it lowers the cooldown on it, so you can get more often. So it's not always just more damage, more heal. It can do other things as well. It just kind of depends on what it is. But for the most part, your basic A attack is going to be damage and things of that nature. So I did do that because it forces you to as a tutorial thing for it. Alright, so with that, got an achievement. And got level 30. Great. Do a lot for us right now though. Looking at progression-wise, I did progress a bit on each side. I'll probably do a little bit more of that once we're off camera, and again, just to kind of get through that. We did want some Talia shards. We can spend quite a few on those. Just want to double check to make sure we don't have anything else which we could be spending them on. With that, we'll probably be going for his as well. And then Dooku, we'll go for some Dooku. Dooku has a priority here. You can get Boba Fett in a different place. But Doku we can only really get right on these two right now. So I'll go ahead and use them. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a few. It'll be a while, but you never know. Alright, so there's that. So when I'm off camera here, I'll probably go for Dogmath and maybe do a little bit of progression depending on timing of the, and then I have to wait for my these free cards to come up. Looks like we don't have another one for 9 more minutes even. So, and then last thing I think we need to be doing is some challenges. Yeah, because the arenas, which again I'll do more of those off camera. You don't need to see those, and then we'll do both of these challenges once. So this one is anybody with this one here is all tanks. So for mats, which is always a good thing to get on here, we'll take our strongest team, which automatically gives us there. Bring them all in. Alright, so it's going to be a fairly easy fight for the first one because I'm a little bit overpowered. I might try the harder one if this one goes super well. I just didn't want to force it and then have to do it again just for camera's sake. But I'll try it on the future playthroughs here. At least want to show you this boss and my little bit of a strategy for this guy. Yeah, this is pretty easy. We could probably be doing the harder one, getting some better mats. On these ones, there's going to be different ranks. The lower the rank, you will still get material from it, but you'll get lower ranked material and less valuable stuff. The higher up rank you get, the better and more stuff you're going to be getting. Right. So Spader here is these two droids. These droids are going to put debuffs on you that do damage over time. He will also do a AoE, which puts the damage over time on all you or 2 of them. So that's his big thing, is lots of dots on you. But he's going to be pretty weak, and the strategy is really just to kind of burn him down. And he's very weak right now, so I really should be doing the harder one. So that's very, very quickly that we got him there. But there we go. So the strategy there is just burn him down, ignore the droids. They're going to be way more health than it's worth to try and hit. So there we go. We got 3 of those. We can go through and upgrade someone's attack, which we'll probably just go and do just to kind of show you. But first, this one is tanks only. We may only have 2 tanks. Yeah, and one of them is not very geared, so this might be a little bit hard. And that might be the case where you level up your tank purely because you need damage just for this one challenge, and it can be worth it because you're going to be getting quite a bit of materials from these challenges. So let's see, but we're fighting guys who are going to do very little damage to us. While we're taking in 2, it's kind of geared for if you're playing it at this level, you probably don't have a ton of tanks where you're going to be doing a lot of damage, so it's not going to try and be super hard for these first ones. Let's get through here. And my Chewbacca's going to do quite a bit of damage, so it should be fine there. And we'll be facing Windu here at the very end. I'll go through the strategy on him as well. Okay, I'm going to take it off auto because I want Chewbacca to keep taunting. We've got to keep putting up the armor. We really don't need that, we just need damage right now. Right. There we go. One downside is these battles take a little bit long, as it's kind of slow animations. Kind of cool the first few times you see it, then it gets a little bit old. Yeah, trying to get through stuff a bit faster. Alright, so final encounter here. Alright, so his 2 bots, we have enhancing support droids. Our basic method here is just going to be to burn him down. He's going to get to a point where he's going to start to one-shot us, so it's really a matter of taking it out fast. And he puts this debuff on us, so that debuff means next time he hits Chewbacca here, Chewbacca's dead. What you can do, if I was lucky enough to have him attack my Royal Guard first, is I can taunt with Chewbacca, forcing him to attack Chewbacca, and then making that debuff worthless for me. But I'm going to lose it out, so I'm going to do as much damage as I possibly can before he one-shots me. And here comes the one-shot, and then he'll immediately put that debuff on my other guy. So I got one more try to get him down, it's not going to happen. Again, this one, it's just comes down to me having so few characters. On that one, it is still possible, and I could have won it if just by chance he had put the debuff on my Royal Guard first, and then let my Chewbacca taunt it off, and I get that kind of extra round or two to get that damage in. And if you're still not doing it, then you can level up some guys to get a little bit more damage just to burn them down faster. Again, I'm not going to waste time going through and doing that A again, but you kind of saw the strategy there. I'll do that off camera just so you don't have to be bored watching that. That's the things. We got some. We're able to spend buy some free chromas, not chromas, but bronziums. Anything cool. We're still not lucky enough to get any characters through this. And one more shard for Windu. We got 3 of them just for these bronziums. There we go. Alright, so that'll be kind of what we're going to round off with. And we'll do. I'll finish off all the challenges. Remember, you get multiple for each of these. I think there's like 3 of these ones and 5 of these ones. Use them until they're all gone. So it's free stuff, which is good. Use all of your energy. We'll probably try and progress a little bit more on each side. Maybe a little bit more on the dark side because we're a little bit behind there. Finish off all 5 of our arena battles. Maybe get our rank up near the 1,000 range, maybe sub 1,000. I'm not quite sure. But last thing, I'll show you the upgrading the mats here. Jedi, yeah, we can upgrade the Jedi here. So we'll do his Saber Strike. It takes 3 of those, of which we have 4. So now he does 5% more damage with his basic attack, which is good. He's a guy you're going to keep for a long time, so definitely worth it. And you want to be upgrading those as you can, especially with those main characters. You see that 5% damage may not seem like a ton, but that definitely does add up pretty fast. Alright, so with that, next time we should be leveling up to level 32 pretty quickly. I might actually get it from turning on all of these. Actually, I definitely will. So we will see that when it happens. Again, I'll finish off all my dailies, use all my energy, and then I'll talk to you guys next time.